Hello, treasure-seeking tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Might Magic 8 with me, BlueAnkylo. So, last episode we went through the abandoned temple, but we missed the Idol of the Snake. And, I'm pretty sure I know where it is, although I haven't figured out how to get it yet exactly. In this room, remember the one with all the traps? There's one bit of the wall with a little snake icon. This is the only one of this in the entire room. Nothing else, nowhere else has that. So I was looking at it, and I'm willing to bet that this is where the treasure is. And I have a suspicion it's in regards to standing on one of these red trap plates where most of them kill you. I don't know which one. I assume it's maybe close to here. And I assume also it might have something to do with that counting to 6 to 14 sort of deal. But I have no idea how you would count to 6 instead of 14 here. So basically what we're going to do is save and step on them until we find the one that works and maybe just reload, because I have no idea. Ah, I'm scared. I shouldn't be playing on normal speed. Ah, still makes me jump. It's very loud. How about these things? Yeah, that's fireballs, that's for sure. What about this one? Oh! Yeah, that was it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Well, can you guys guess what we're going to be learning how to do once we get back to town? Ah, there it is. Oh, okay. You got me good, game. You got me good. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this death trap. I don't know. It's like everyone's just riding Schminchkin the dragon because we took too much damage and they're all knocked out. We'll go to the inn and rest up, if I can remember where the inn is. And then we'll turn the snake in, get some experience, and then level up and do all that fun stuff I was talking about at the end of last episode. Is this the end? I think this is the end. I also need to refill our food anyway.
Enjoy your room.
Okay, next up, training. I put it on the map, right? Armor, yeah, so it's southeast. I think this is the one. This building is not looking very good. So, also keep a look at the date, because I didn't really go over this too much last time. It is currently day 23 of month 1.
In for some training.
Then we'll do some training.
Good job.
We, oh, you know, I still messed that up. I wanted to get everyone a level up before, I wanted to turn the snake idol in and get a level up before we did this. Oh well, day 23, and then now it is day 11 of month 2. I think all it is maybe 1 week per training, but it might be per person rather than per the group. I'm not 100% sure. I think the way it worked in Might Magic 6 was it took 1 week no matter how many levels you trained up, so you could save a lot of time by just training from level 1 to 10 in one go, basically. We also need to find the guy that wants the snake idol, which I know we found at the end of last episode, but I swear, you guys, I cannot remember where it was already. We'll figure it out. Can't be that far. So I missed it over here. This looks good? Nope. This town, I don't know why I get so lost in this place. Drives me a little bit crazy, to be honest. No, these guys had a different quest, and then it was just trainers. So let's go clockwise. In prophecies. Nope. It's one of these houses here, I think. Portal of Stone. We didn't get the anointed herb yet. That's Talamir, yeah. I can't believe how many times I go to all these houses. Oh, here you go. Thank you for returning with the idol. Upon further study, he's discovered that the entire spell was useless. So we're not stopping the cataclysm, apparently. I have a feeling he just wanted a fancy idol for his living room. Alright, but please tell me that was enough experience. Yeah, that was a lot of experience. That was enough for 2 levels up for everybody. Wow. Yeah, I definitely should. I'm glad we found that snake idol, because that was worth a ridiculous amount of experience.
Good job.
In fact, more levels up than we can even get in this town.
Good job.
Wow. So we're already ready for level 6 thanks to that snake idol. but we literally can't do it here. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so where are we going to use our massive chunk of skill points on? Well, we're going to get Dragon 4, and then we're going to go up to Identify Item 4, and then we're going to go on Perception next. I have no idea where we learn Dragon Expert, but I want it. I never really used the Fear ability because I think basically being able to kill stuff is better than making them run away mostly. We should be able to identify a little bit better now. I'm thinking Fire Magic and then maybe some meditation until we get Fire Expert. Because if our Necromancer can't actually cast a lot of magic, that's no fun. And then we'll put another point into Dark. So it seems like we have enough to get 2 to level 4. Level 4 being the break point where you can learn Expert. And then start with 1 more point in something else. So, Merchant. Get ready for Disarm. Because we really need Disarm Expert. And then maybe Dark Elf. Because Traveler's Boon looks really good. Because that's Wizard's Eye, Torchlight, and Featherfall. All things that I like to have on most of the time while we're in a dungeon. On the other hand, we could just get better at shooting your bow, which... Let's go for Bow Expert first, because it's an offensive ability, and I didn't give you any offensive yet. Also, speaking of which, we have Dragon 4, so Dragon does more damage again, and has more ridiculous stats. For Tashi, we'll finish Body Magic Expert. That's for the best heals. In fact, we'll probably end up pumping Body Magic a lot. Because the more healing you get... What I should do is teach her meditation, and then she'll have more spell points. Yeah, that would probably be the best. And then Galleon. I mean, we haven't had any weapons break yet, but we definitely want someone who can do that. Maybe what we do is we give you Spear and Bow. Right, you got that extra 3 points thanks to the Might test. Spear Expert will give you damage bonus. You don't have plate armor yet. I don't want to waste points into a skill you're not going to really use long term. Arms Master. I should cheat you Arms Master and put the points into that. Okay. So we need to pick up at least Arms Master and... what was it? I forget already. It's pretty bad. And Meditation. And then there's lots of other stuff. We've actually got a fair bit of money, so I might go around and do some skill learning here. I wish I could remember who could wear chain or not. I think it's very unlikely our Necromancer can do anything but leather. So that's probably what you'll have to wear forever. I'm not sure about the Dark Elf and the Cleric, though, if they can use chain. And then certainly the Knight can use plate. We have lots of stuff to sell, too. Let's, I don't think there was a Merchant Expert here, was there? Let's just double check. In fact, it might be worth going to Raven's home and trying to find a Merchant Expert, if there's one there, before we sell all of our stuff and buy a bunch of loot. Let's see, quick notes. Teacher locations. So Spear... Spear, bow. Bow, leather, plate armor, plate, air magic, earth. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. We could get the Expert Identify in Alvar. That's one we're going to need. We're going to want... Expert Body. So I think we could go learn Expert Body right now with level 4 of that. Expert Merchant. Oh, this is what we know. Okay. Fishner Thumb. That's what we should get right now before we spend any more money. Dagger Wound. Yeah. And then... Bodybuilding Expert, supposedly. Alright, so we're looking for... This is the one I really want. Fishner Thumb. Pretty sure it'll say that in front of one of the houses. We just gotta zip around and find that. That's too valuable to wait, basically. This way we'll be able to sell and buy all of our stuff at a better rate. And that means we'll have more money to get more skills and more weapons. And you know how it works. Fishner Thumb. Grivik. It's not like somebody... It actually might not necessarily be in town, actually. There's 6 houses that aren't in town that are liably the right guy. Yarrow Spear, trading, leather, I think this is air magic. Definitely is air magic. I suspect he's not actually in the village. Thrick is the herb, Rothnack. Lots of... Still got a few little quests to do for sure. Generation, okay. So let's head north of town. There's six little houses up there. We haven't stopped the pirates yet. I guess I went the wrong way. I guess maybe what you have to do to stop the pirates is go to Ravenshore and come bring back some like army or something. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. Just bring back a few more dragons. We'll be fine. Alright, Thistle. Oops. This is the guy that wants those ingredients. Maybe what I should do is go to the alchemy shop and buy whatever he needs. Because I think I used up most of them in the last dungeon that we might have been able to use to get this, to finish this quest. Expert bow. I guess we didn't get to level 4 for that yet. I need that anointed herb. I gotta remember that this is the guy that wants the anointed herb too. Expert disarm. Oh, let's pick this up. 500 bucks doubles our skill from expert disarm. That's really good. Okay, take the teleporter. Sorry for this little bit of backtracking. It's kind of annoying that they split the teachers up so far away. You have to do all this traveling around just to get what you want. Expert body magic. Oh, that would be really good as well, actually. Yeah, we'll pick it up. Seeing as I found it. Expert merchant. This will be the best, though. Really expensive compared to a lot of other expert skills. But, that's good. And then we'll want... Before too long, we'll probably want to get this as well, actually. Master Merchant of Alvar goes to Fenton. Sure. We don't even have the skill for plate yet. Oh, I could have taken that teleporter right there. Oh, no, this is... Never mind. Actually, I wonder what the quickest way back into the big village would be. Just double checking what they do out here. Alright. We fixed the teleporter. Is there a way that goes right back to town instantly? No, we think we just have to backtrack. You either go all the way through the temple and use that teleporter, or we walk across a couple islands. With double speed, it's not that bad, at least. Eventually we'll get Lloyd's Beacon and Town Portal and all the really amazing spells. And we won't have to worry about doing this nearly as much. But just be glad, it's so much quicker than it would have been in the original game. Okay, we've gotten Merchant Master, which is what I really wanted before I sell stuff, basically. Now we can sell stuff. So this is weapons. So we're going to use our Glamour, because that still makes us better. I don't know if that bonus... I don't think I ever worked out if the bonus +3 also gets the double effect. It might. In which case we'd have 7 times 2 is 14, which will be a really, really good price. I don't think any of the weapons are worth keeping, so we're probably just going to sell basically everything. I don't think that +3 is applying double, because we're not getting quite half of the value yet, so it's better than nothing, but it's not amazing. Anyone else? Okay, can we move this all over? Might as well get the most money we can, basically. Oh, good. We can actually identify this stuff now. Just normal golems. I wonder why we couldn't identify that last time. They're just normal.
It's of no use to me.
I think he can wear
I can't use
rings and amulets at least. So Schminchkin, you'll at least get something eventually.
Don't know.
Too hard to identify.
Don't know.
We could pay to have them identified. They may have like an enchantment on them. That might be the problem. It's probably what it is, to be honest.
I'll ready you for battle.
Okay. Oh, these are not identified either. I keep pressing 4 instead of 5 by accident. I'm not actually used.
I have no idea.
In all the other Might Magics, well, the other 2 that I Let's Played anyway, you only had 4 characters, so I usually had the 4th person be my identifier, so I'm kind of used to that. If you're wondering why I'm clicking randomly, so everyone's got. Oh, this forgot to identify the armor there. There you go, hardened leather vest. Actually, let's give that to our necromancer. There you go. We finally have some clothes. It took, what is this, episode 4 to finally find you some clothes? Hope you enjoy them. But yeah, I think Galleon will be getting plate mail before too much longer. Plus, he's got like double the HP anyway, so he's okay. Alright, let's go to the armor shop, sell that stuff, and then the ring shop. This finishes. The little icon for her little buff is already gone. Yeah, we haven't leveled up Dark Elf yet. Sorry, Christina, but your spells don't last very long. I think what we'll do with you is get you to Bow Expert, and then we'll go Dark Elf Expert, and then we'll probably get you some magic at that point. Because you don't have a whole lot of spell points yet. Meditation might be good as well.
Find relics and curios.
Should be able to sell all this stuff. Oh yeah, things like the diamond. You could save these for a while, and then once you had higher merchant, you'd get even more, but I think we just need the money, honestly. The belt doesn't have anything on it, no enchantment, so none of this stuff is worth holding on to. Don't think we have much else to sell. We could sell the scrolls, but I'll hold on to them for a little bit longer. We could... Oh yeah, I have to move that stuff over.
Come again.
Forgot to send the gems the right way. Don't think there's any reason to hold on to them that I know about. We could identify these. We could just pay whatever it costs to identify them. Until we get ID item expert, we're probably not going to be able to get anything out of... We're probably not going to be able to identify them until then.
Find
So.
relics and curios.
Oh, I gave him the wrong person again. We're going to save that. It's a alchemy ingredient. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay.
Find relics and curios.
63. It's probably worth selling for more than that anyway, so... Air resistance +2. I'm not going to worry. We're just going to sell all this, I think. Yeah, they're worth... We definitely more... We made money off of identifying them. You could have made more if we had enough money to just straight up ID them ourselves, but it wasn't a bad deal. We didn't lose money. That's the main thing. It's funny, we've been running around naked this whole thing, basically, because, like, we cannot equip the armor yet. We didn't get the skills. So to the armor shop. The armor shop was by the trainer, which was down this end of town. Yeah, right here. Always start with the glamour. A little bit extra money. Good deal. Okay. So now we've got 13,000 gold to work with. I think I want to throw that mostly into skills. Get the skills first, and then we'll worry about getting amazing loot later. Except I'd like to get at least one shield for the cleric. Just a nice, not that expensive shield. This is probably fine. 7 AC. This is 246 for 6 AC versus... Okay, almost... It's more than double the price for one more armor class. It's not worth it. I don't really want enchanted stuff right now, honestly. It's just too expensive. Enchanted armor and weapons is just very expensive to buy, so it's not really worth it unless it's a really good enchantment. So let's pick that up. We can get better gauntlets. Pick those up, and that will do. So our cleric will at least have a shield. I'm not sure necessarily. I don't think... Like, I'm pretty sure a staff is two-handed. So you can't use a shield with that, I don't think. And then we're talking about giving Christina eventually the dual-wielding swords. On the other hand, with low HP, it might be worth a little bit of extra shield AC. I don't know. We also had 2 slightly better gloves. So you've got one. Yeah, we'll give all the girls the better gloves at least. I mean, it's actually a pretty good upgrade. 3 AC to 6. That's a... For not a lot of money, that's a pretty good upgrade.
We got your gear.
Alright. Just trying to play it cheaply, basically. So then, skills. Let's see, I want to go to the weapon shop and get the Arms Master skill for people who can use that, because it's a really good skill. Also, learning is really good.
Of knowledge here.
Let's give everybody learning. This is just... I think even at level 1, it's just plus 1% experience for everybody. So that's never going to hurt. I haven't really decided how I'm going to deal with the schools of elemental magic just yet. I need to look up, basically, which Grandmaster spells are really, really important. Because anything that needs to be Grandmastered, we basically have to give it to Alias. And then anything that you can handle Master Tier, Christina, or just lower skill investment, Christina can use.
Find relics and curios.
We don't need any of those. Skills? What else am I looking for? The weapon shop. The weapon shop would have, I think, Arms Master, right? Actually, that might have literally been at the training place.
For some training.
Bodybuilding. You know, and Arms Master, okay. Yeah, Arms Master, even if we don't put too many points in it, is really good for any attacks. And I think we might as well pick up the skill now for people who can learn it. And bodybuilding isn't bad either for those who can learn it. It's the kind of thing I'd like to get. Most people will at least get expert in bodybuilding just for the free HP. At some point. I need meditation and... Was meditation at the magic shop? Or maybe the temple? This is the temple.
How may we serve?
Merchant. Oh, you know, we could have saved a couple bucks by getting merchant before I taught everyone those skills. Also regeneration, that's good. I explained merchant before, right? Everyone gets a slightly discount on training and skill buying and stuff like that. Which means you should have got merchant before you got all your skills, probably. Alright, where is that weapon shop? Magic, is this...
Tombs of knowledge here.
Hopefully, did I pick up meditation already? Was that something I already did? No, I'm still looking for meditation. We were going to put these 11 points in meditation if we could find them, that's right. But you can see learning is a plus 1% per point. Not everyone's equally as good at it. Like, you can't even get expert with our knight, unfortunately. So he's never going to get a lot of XP, which means later on in the game, some of the other characters may have a higher max level. Like, if we do get Grandmaster learning for our Necromancer, they'll eventually get something like 40% more XP per fight compared to Galleon. Dragons also get Grandmaster learning. We're going to have a very smart dragon one day. This was the tavern. Where was that weapon shop? Oh, you know what? It's on my map, right? Potions, magic, accessories, weapons. So I just must have kept walking by it. It's right there. This one? No, it's elixirs. Here it is.
I'll ready you for battle.
No. Does no one sell meditation here? Is that the problem?
Finest potions available.
Maybe we can't. I thought I saw meditation here somewhere. I guess not. I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere by now, right? Tannery was armor. We could pick up leather for these two, or shields, but...
In for some training?
That's cool. It's cool. Let's just move on, basically. What will probably happen is we'll get to Raven's home, and there'll be another big giant town to explore. So let's head on over that way and try to deliver the scroll, at least, the letter we've got. Shortcut would be this one. Yeah. Let's try to make at least a little bit of progress today. We can also train up again, too. Ravenshore, that's where we're trying to go.
Anchors away!
Oh, good, he skips. Oh, just like they did in Might Magic 7 when you talk to the ship guys. Hello, Dark Elven Defenders. You look kind of cranky.
Well met.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Well, there's lots of crates. Ah, barrels of might. Hope you guys don't mind drinking all your random goo. What does purple do again? You guys remember? Speed. Who needs some speed? I feel the need for speed. I'm gonna give it to the dragon, honestly. And yellow was something. I promise I'll start remembering these at some point. Yellow is accuracy. I think I wanted to give that to the knight. I mean, it helps everybody, but the knight getting some better to hit with his amazing melee attack is pretty solid. Even just +1, you know, it might help. There's a lot of little... that's one of my favorite parts about a new town, is you gotta find all the barrels of permanent stat buff. And the wells, don't forget the wells. Yellow barrel, I know, like, I just looked at that. Accuracy, of course it is. White barrel. It's been a while. Luck. That's one of those weird ones. You have a lucky dragon. Why not? I think the best thing for luck is reducing trap damage. So I should really give that to like the necromancer and the dark elf with low HP. All right, we've got ourselves a mighty town again. This is a perhaps even larger town than the last one. Spirit magic. Wow, it's got some crazy crystal thing here. What the heck is this? Eschaton's crystal. Save and click. Okay, nothing happens. Good. I was expecting us to like blow up. There's usually horseshoes in stables that give you permanent skills. +2 to skill. Usually. So we'll see who gets those later on. This is a pretty big town. It's going to take some time to explore it all. I remembered. On the other hand, I'm not going to go too much higher on accuracy for him. So, like, I'm not going to go into all of these houses, basically. Green is for endurance. Go for the necromancer first. Let's just see. Who am I supposed to give this thing to so I don't overlook it, basically? The letter to Elgar Fellmoon. I think that's the master merchant too. So we're looking for the Fellmoon residence. Try to get that done today, and then we'll call her good. Also, wow. What we could do is, not that we could do it via the boat, but if we had a teleport, you could drink the well, get 25 might, and then we could go do that might test and get permanent skill points back in the other area. Might as well get it while we're here, right? Fire expert, it's pretty good. Understone, there's a lot of these barrels just sitting around. Caverhill, apothecaries, green barrels. We'll give it this time to the dark elf. There's a vault of
Can't
time.
open it, it's locked.
Hillsman. This is it, right? Ethan Hillman. No. Hey, I've heard of Arathia before. It's a content from another Might and Magic game. Perhaps one of the other ones, 6.
Practice session.
Oh, here we go.
Excellent. Excellent.
We'll spend a bit of time getting everyone up to level 6. And then might as well use our skills here, right? Yeah, I would say pretty solidly the next level up for Galleon should be Arms Master. We'll want to get Repair before long, but now we can get Expert Arms Master, which will give him faster attacks, and he'll get an attack bonus so he doesn't miss as often. Yeah, that'll be really good. And for Tashi, I still want to get that Meditation. Shield would give you AC. Bow might be good too, although you can't even get Expert Bow, unfortunately. Christina, I think I said Bow. Yeah, I mean, you're the Bow Master. You're supposed to be good with bows. We've got your 2 secondary sort of miscellaneous, or we could just get Dark Elf a little bit up. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm even going to go so far as to spend the skill points. These are plus 2 skill points. They should be, unless something's changed. That's enough to get you to Dark Elf 4. The reason I'm probably going to use most of my horseshoes on Christina is because she's going to have a lot of things to level up, probably more than anybody else, because I want her to get some magic, as well as, you know, bows, Dark Elves, Disarm, Merchant are probably learning, you know, an armor skill, you know, there's a lot of stuff to go. Alias... We'll want to get you to Expert Leather so you can remove that recovery penalty. That way you'll be able to cast magic a little bit quicker, I think. I guess you couldn't even use a bow, because I would have bought you the bow skill by now. We could go to Fire level 5, but I think we'll plan on getting Dark Expert next. And then the Dragon, well... Let's not rush Master Dragon, because being able to fly is just going to be too much. Flight is a difficult ability to get usually. Plus, I don't know how hard it will be to find a Dragon Master. Maybe that's how they balance it. But Perception's good. And honestly, you don't even need regeneration. You're already a super tank. Bodybuilding would give you more HP. I mean, Identify Monster's not the worst. If you could get Grandmaster, you'd be able to see the resistances. That's like the most useful one. But I don't think we have any class that can do that. I think ID Monster is from Vampire or something. Could get you a little bit of experience. We'll leave it like that. Let's try to find... Remember the name, Blue. Remember the name. The Fell Moons. Let's try to find the Fell Moons. Town Saver. There's a lot of buildings. This is a large town. Pick up some reagents while we're here. Deer hunters. We've got shops.
Selection of heirloom artifacts.
Likely better quality or higher item level than the last place. This is supposed to be a weapon shop, but I bet you the door is on the bottom.
A library of magical knowledge.
Still haven't seen Meditation yet. Just curious what spells they sell. Fireball, yeah, there you go. Expert fireballs, that's going to be really fun. I haven't seen anyone that sells dark magic yet either. Or the light magic for our
axes are the
for our other
best.
person. Is this all weapon stuff? Oh, we can give bows to... Oh, why didn't I do that? We'll get a bow on our Necromancer. That'll be good. Just see what he's got for interest's sake. Yeah, that's definitely better than we had at the last town, for sure. Try to save up some money. Actually, I've got a fair bit of money, but I just want to make sure I buy all my skills first. Let's save it. Hey, it wasn't locked. I'm assuming this is not making the entire town mad at us.
I have no idea.
You guys don't mind? I just looted some chests. Sure, it's cool. The hostel. Might be a secret for later. Merchant House. Okay, maybe this is it. Merchant House of Alvar. That sounds like something we might be part of. Figure out how to get in here. Dark Elven Merchants of Alvar. Oh, it's like a super
Come on,
house.
let's go in.
Save it and go have a chat. Hey guys, anybody in here? It's pretty empty, honestly. Did we just find a bunch of random scrolls? Sure! Totally exactly what I meant to do, right? Just get a bunch of stuff. Just steal all their scrolls. Books. Sometimes you get like skill books from libraries. Spell books, that is to say, really. I think I've probably clicked on all the bookshelves by now. Sure, it was fun. Good. Good times were had by all. So, we just went to this place and stole all their books. How much did we get? Not much, really. History of the Vault of Time, Shield, Acid, Firebolt, Stone to Flesh. A scroll that has some answers from some sort of riddle. This might be really important for later on. So we'll hold on to that. And a scroll you can't identify. Crazy. We'll have to get ID expert if we can before too long. Well, what do we got? A red barrel. So, do we keep pumping up might, or do we spread it out a little bit? I think we should spread it out a little bit. Yeah, let's try to get the negative out here. It wasn't enough. Well, a little bit more might, and maybe we won't have a negative attack for our necromancer. Oh, here we go. Welcome to Ravenshore Guild House of the Merchants of Alvar. Elgar Fellmoon, here's your letter. A letter from Caravan Master Daedros. It seems serious events are afoot. It is a pity what has happened on Dagger Wound. Serious action may need to be taken. He needs more information, of course. Perhaps you would be interested in helping me. I will compensate you. Yeah, you better. Take this as payment for the letter. Thank you for the money. The local smugglers have the fastest boats in Ravenshore. If these were available to my agents, they could make quick scouting missions up and down the coast so we could see the extent of the cataclysm mentioned in the letter. Here, this letter to the smuggler leader Arian, however you want to pronounce that, Hunter. I'm sure it will persuade, to lend his services. It probably says, I'm going to pay you. Or kill these adventurers and then come back to me. You'll find his hideout westward, sure. They're the smugglers, they're were-rats. Oh, that's even better. Everyone loves were-rats. His crew is less than civil. Of course it is. Let's read this scroll before we walk into a death. Recent matters require me to request your cooperation. Gift my guild immediate use of the boats for a definite period of time. Let me make you a gift in return. Oh, assurances of the continuing safety of your lovely daughter. I understand she's a pupil at the Alvar Academy. It would be a pity if her studies were interrupted by misfortune, no? So, who's the bad guys here? You're gonna cooperate, or your daughter is gonna go, missing. It's horrible. Well, there's no doubting whose team we're on, basically. Did that get us another level up or anything? It sure did. Alright, let's go train that up. I love the free XP. Now, the question was, which one was the training? I know we found it once, but it was basically completely by accident. Like, 100%. We were going this direction. Past, this is the Vault of Time. Hillsman Cottage. I don't think I went this way, did I?
We can't open it. It's locked.
Well, that's no fun at all. Maylanders. It looks like the exit to town over there. Quick Tongue sounds like trouble. Blue Swan. Laracel. Man, I haven't even gone over the little moat yet. Another red barrel. See if we can get rid of that -1. Still -1. Maybe once you get to 15, then you're adequately strong or something. Jobbers. Hope he's got some jobs for us later. Keen Edge. Ivers. Hostile. Not hostile, just the hostile. Here, have a fountain. It's a totally refreshing fountain. House Memoria. Wow, there are... Well, we've got lots of exploring to do next time when we go visit all these buildings. Brigmans. Probably get some quests. Learn how to be expert swordsmen and stuff. Mostly, I just want to train up. We'll probably do the other side of the bridge for next time, too. We'll save that. Deer Hunters? I'm sure. Town Saver Hall. Maybe it was Town Saver. Sounds like the sort of thing I might have clicked on, right? Dauber. Ah, Gymnasium. There we go.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oops.
Practice session.
Don't forget the dragon.
Excellent.
I am used to 1, 2, 3, 4, all the levels up done. Alright, last little bit of skills, and then we'll wrap our episode up, and probably wrap my session up, too. Yeah, we'll start working on repair item. Don't want to have that leg behind when you need it. Got lots of skill points for Tashi, although I keep looking for that in meditation. We need, what is it? 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9 points to get it up to expert, so we can play with 12 of them without really worrying about it. 5 points for a little bit better healing. What'd I say? I said 2 plus 3 plus 4. That's 9. Yeah, we'll do 1 more point in body magic. This will just make your heals a little bit better, and then we'll get your meditation up, and you'll be pretty good at healing. I mean, keep in mind, it's with expert body magic, it's 3 points per skill point. So you'll be healing... What did I get you up to? 6? Yeah. So that's 5 plus 6 times 3. That's 18, 23 hit points. That's pretty good, right? Like, almost a full heal for our probably lowest HP people. Not bad. Definitely kind of thing that's going to save some lives later on. Then Christina, we're going to work on the bow. Try to get that up to expert. And Alias can go dark up to expert. And seeing as you actually can use a bow after all, will get you up to expert. Well, maybe that was a waste actually. I didn't check that you could get expert or not. I mean, it'll still help the attack bonus if I equip you an actual bow, but it's not a big deal, I guess. Oh, and the dragon. Don't forget about the dragon, Schminchkin. Perception, and I don't know at this point. Regeneration? If you regenerate, then we don't have to worry about healing you. You're just the ultimate tank. The ultimate in tank. Alright, I'm going to wrap the episode up here. Next time, we've got a lot of houses to explore, pick up some new quests, check out the other side of the river, and maybe we'll have time to head towards the were-rat smugglers. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.